We're heading to Argentina.
Hacking light.
In fact, we're hoping Lon will check all this stuff. We got a Sea Eagle boat we're checking. Yep, a boat.
Oars, seats, everything.
So we made it to the 787 Lon Dreamliner. Big aircraft.
And supposedly Lon did take our boat, and there's no reason why they couldn't, because this thing is huge.
Yeah, we haven't got called back to come get our boat yet. Our trip to Argentina this year is totally different. We're meeting a group of friends down there. No lodge and no set itinerary.
So we missed Lima, but that's a lot of travel time and we had to get some sleep at some point.
Just showed up in Buenos Aires. Long flight getting here, 24 hours of travel.
7,680 miles of travel, to be specific.
We're heading to Bariloche. We're getting on one more flight, heading to Bariloche in a couple hours here.
But until then, we're gonna jump in and fish with these guys, I think. Looks like they know what they're doing.
All right, on the bus, get on the bus.
In our 24-hour quest for brown trout.
No boat yet. We made it to Bariloche safe and sound, thanks to Lon, but we're waiting for our luggage and our boat being one of those. Kind of a tense moment here, making sure we have a boat to fish out of.
A boat just came in by air. Sea Eagle seats, don't leave home without them.
Sea Eagle seats and oar locks. We traveled over 7,600 miles, you know, with a boat, so we had the right tools for the right job.
Coming to a new place, you never know what or where. So having some local help is gonna be really great.
We were supposed to fish the Limay River, the famous brown trout river in Bariloche. As soon as we get off the plane, our buddies tell us, nope, that's not happening. A big drought, plans have changed. I'm okay with that. I was slightly nervous to bring a boat with me all the way down here, but it made it. I was really excited. Now it's time to put this bad boy together.
Step number one, always read the instructions.
Throw those things down, dude. We're gonna wing it. Drew and I started to put it together by ourselves for 1 minute. These guys noticed we were struggling a little bit. Not that it's hard to put together, they're just ready to go fishing. Stove on it. We got people going everywhere. Not that it takes a whole crew of guys to put this boat together, but That's what we used today, and it went pretty fast.
Everybody had their unique detail.
That's right.
We had the official foot pumper, the engineer. I don't know exactly what you did.
No, he translated.
Oh, is that what it was?
He translated
Okay,
the jobs. I just bolted things. You read the directions, and these guys actually were the brains of the operation.
And we finished it in about 9.2 minutes. Good job, guys. Well done.
Let's go fishing.
Let's go fishing.
First day out, we have a very rare glassy day. After all this travel, I'm ready to get on the water. Woo, be careful. I gotta fix these up.
See? Okay? Okay? Oh, just skate it. Got it.
I bring a ton of my own gear. Years of gathering flies from all over the world. I'll find the right one.
You can see that we switched here. We started off with a dry fly. Drew was fishing dry flies up in the grass, but everything we were seeing was deep. So I've got a sinking line on with a big heavy woolly bugger. And Drew was throwing a floating fly, so we decided to switch up, let him row, see if we can get down to some fish.
Fish all around. Dennis is bringing it up and they're just schooling on it, but no one wants to take it.
Nothing, really. We're trying everything. We got sinking lines, big woolly buggers, dry lines, dry flies, but we're just gonna keep after it. That's what we do.
Seems like my American know-how is not translating here in Argentina.
You guys know how it goes. It's always something. Today, definitely too much wind.
Today, definitely not enough wind.
The water is too cold, maybe.
Sounded like the water was low and a bit warm this year.
There's no fish here.
There is fish everywhere. We just can't seem to catch them. Days like this are so frustrating. You're trying to match the hatch, you're looking at bugs. Nobody in the group is catching anything. Lucky we have tomorrow.
Hey, it's what we always do. If we have a bad day on the water, we tell you guys about it. And today, we got our butts kicked. We're at another terrible looking place in the world. Fila Huahum, the national park here. Just absolutely stunning how beautiful it is. Look at that fish rising right there.
And there's fish rising.
And there's fish rising.
That makes it even more beautiful.
Let's go! This is the second lake we've seen with a no motor rule. I'm glad I've been working out, but man, I miss my boat. Argentine brown trout.
Elbow.
Elbow. I'm gonna pick that out real quick. Yeah. What a fish. Right away, you can see that the mountain literally dropped right into the water, making this for some deep water fishing.
With Dennis working the fly deep, I was gonna beat the banks and fish the top.
Trout kind of goes. Wind started blowing.
When we first got here, the water was beautiful, glassy. Makes you wonder if we're even in Patagonia. And there's the wind. Oh yeah, we're in Patagonia.
So what he's saying is we're gonna mix things up a little bit, going more of a dropper under a hopper. So the hopper dropper you might have heard of. Stonefly with a dropper, and he's put up some big copper johns, big print tips. Everything here in Patagonia is big. Hopefully the fish are too. Coming! In a boat, out of the boat. Now we're walking through a field. Streamers, thick tips, floating lines, hopper droppers. And now we got the wind, which supposedly in Patagonia means fish. Yeah, go, you're already. Mucho hopper. Spotted a fish? You guys see much?
Mucho hopper. Yeah.
You guys spotted a grasshopper?
No, a fish.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get low, get low, get low. Oh! That thing out immediately.
That was supposed to happen. Wow.
On the dropper.
Very good. Very good, except he's in the bushes.
I get him.
Yeah, we might bring the boat over here just to get this fish. Hey. Hey, should we get the boat over here? Just bring the boat?
Seagull to the rescue. Dennis lost its fish. Hey. Reel it all the way at the end. Is it just the dropper?
Oh, he was still there too. He just broke it off.
The brown.
Was it? I thought it was a rainbow. We saw it hanging there. Threw it in. I mean, that thing turned on as fast as I get in the water. And then what happened?
Any good fisherman would have controlled it and kept it out of the weeds.
Yeah, but we all know I'm not a good fisherman.
Commando fishing, spotting, stalking, crawling in. This is what we resorted to.
Right there. Hey, eat it. I see him. See? So he spotted a fish kind of working around right over here. Really slow, stagnant water. So we're going to give him plenty of drift, maybe 10, 12 feet. And try to drift this hopper dropper right into him. Go. And then we're going to stop. Okay? Copy. Good. Let's go.
The old language barrier strikes again.
I couldn't even see it.
Wow, look at Another thing I've said before, no one is ever on the same timeline as I am. I'm looking to get to the next spot and go fishing, and people are always dragging their feet.
I know there's a lot to put together on these trips. You got boats, you got people, you got locations, but still, I'm not understanding why we're so delayed.
We're taking off out of San Martin, where we've been for a couple days, heading to the Limay River to go check out. We're gonna float for 3 days. We got a cabin up on the river. Different scenery, different fish.
Same great driving.
Same great driving. We're all getting sick. We're on our way to fish a spot, and we see a river, which Rustin tells us the Chimaween River is what made Patagonia famous back in the day. So why don't we stop and fish? Nobody has a good reason why we shouldn't stop and fish, so we're stopping to fish.
It's a famous river. Why wouldn't we stop and fish?
Nice little brown trout.
Nymphing under an indicator. When there's no bugs hatching, no fish on top, and they won't come to you, you gotta go down to them.
Atta baby.
Stacked in here. Right off the highway here in Patagonia, you can just pull over and fish anywhere you want. I mean, the road's 50 feet up the bank there. It's gorgeous. So a little note to home, when you don't see them on the surface, go underneath and dredge the bottom. Boy, their fish are pretty here. Two hours later, we're here, the Limay River running through here. Absolutely perfect. Hopefully the fish is as good as it looks right now. And this is the cabin we're staying at right across this river here. So now the whole thing is to figure out how we're gonna get from here over to there. And I think it has to do with this boat and that dog. This is real food.
There's some big Patagonia fish tomorrow. Hey! Gracias, amigos.
So we made it to this amazing lodge on the Limay River. And if there's a chance at a big fish, this is gonna be it.
I use one sinking and with a streamer.
How many meters of sinking?
I don't know what a meter is.
Probably 200.
We go feet.
Here we go. Oh, I saw them falling. They're falling all the way up, and just dropped it back to him, and he took it.
Marron. Grande marron.
Not a real fighter. Just wants to stay on the bottom.
Yeah. Nice.
Oh my God, look at that face on This fish has like a 6-inch bait fish in his mouth.
Okay, you ready?
And he came back and took this streamer. Oh, look at the size of that. This guy just ate a... Wow. Oh, look at... It just... You're telling me those big streamers won't work?
You think a game
Look at the size of that brown. Oh my God, that is a beautiful Patagonia fish.
And he was still eating.
Still eating.